Hello, 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 hello. I am Pamela Chase, lead booking specialist in family here. Where we are dedicated to the art of crochet. Hello, this is Beth Watts, 4602. How are you? Um, we were dedicated to keeping the art of crochet alive. We do that by teaching the skills to women and children to boost their self-esteem and create a healthy and positive environment. Let me turn this down. So, so, Now, today is Wednesday, and on Wednesday, it's what's on our hooks. We discuss what's on our hooks and, go from there. So, what is on your hook? And I show what's on mine. On my hook is this. I am working on, I'm kind of late for the warm weather items, but on my hook is cover up. Found it, the pattern for it, and I had the yarn for it. So I just So what I do sometimes is if I have yarn, I'll just see if I can find a pattern that fits that yarn. And I just go from there. So what I'm working on is a cover up. And this cover up, I think it was on the Premier Yarn site. So let me get back to, and I decided I'll go ahead. I know I need some more yarn, but I said I'm going to decide to go ahead and just work on it because I haven't done anything new lately. I'm trying to do some new things, especially things for the warm weather. I do a lot with the cold weather, but for the warm weather, I don't do a lot. At one time, I was doing a lot of bikini tops and things. I haven't done that in a while, but I want to get back into doing things for the warm weather. How are you, Eclectic Goods? How are things going? And that's how it goes. So this is mostly double crochet and single crochet. And then it has the here. So that's what I've been working on. I don't really have a stitch. If anyone wants to learn something, or we can do that, or just want to sit here and discuss. But as of right now, I'm working on this. And I'm using Cotton Fair yarn. That's a yarn by Premier Yarn. So I'm working on that. So I'm just finding things to do with my stash. And that's what I'm doing. Do I have the instructions with me? Four. Okay. Find it. So eclectic. So what exciting are you doing? Anything exciting? If so, please share. No sound? Hmm. Okay. Okay. Did I do something? Should have been okay, but wow. Okay. Well, thank you for coming. But I am working on this, and this is something that I'm going to finish. And sometimes I find myself doing stuff, and then I find something else and say, "Oops, I want to do that." So I want to finish this because this is something I do want to wear. So this is something that I do. But what I'm doing is I'm looking for the pattern. So I'm stuck a little bit. But what are you? What's on your hook? Eclectic goods. Cover up. And if anybody, if there's something that they want to talk about or work on, please feel free to let me know. We can do it together as a group. So if anyone wants, because I know sometimes the different stitches that I do, sometimes they become redundant because there are so many that are the same. They have different names, but they're the same, pretty much. And so I'm just trying to streamline that. I just want to get on here and talk to you and just discuss what we're working on today. The weather, how's the weather going? I was going to go outside and crochet, but it's still a little cool. But when it gets really warm, I'm gonna go outside. There. But yeah, I found this pattern for. I looked up cotton fair yarn, and that's where I found this. So sometimes I'm just in such a hurry to get on, and I'll always be prepared. But this one is something that you have to follow a pattern with it because it has so many different steps to it. Doing these holes and things is a lot to it. But this is it. And it's two panels. So I have to make two panels and then that will be done. I've never done a cover up before. This is my first time doing one. So that might be my next go to is doing cover ups for the summer. Because as I mentioned earlier, when I was doing the tops, I it was constantly and that is what I kept doing. I would start with the tops and then I just kept making tops, 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 tops. So I I get to that point when I'm doing things is I'll start with one thing and I'll just continue to do that one thing in different colors and sometimes different textures just to see how it is. Sometimes it's good to experiment and do those kind of things. I cannot find that cover up at all on my phone. I know, but I see some nice ones. So now it's time. Things are opening up, and you can go to the beach now, and to festivals and the beach and all that. So it's nice to have some nice wear for that because it's been a hard couple of years of not having things to do and staying in and not just not going out. So now is the time that people are going out on vacations and such. I think that's what I want to do. I just want to come on here. Yeah, yes, yes, I'm eclectic. That's what I do too. Hey, Carol, how are you doing? Can you hear me? I know earlier um, something was wrong with the sound, but yeah, that's what I do. Sometimes I get to the point where I'm like, so that's why I ended up with a whole bag full of cows, and that's what I had, cows. Um, Sometimes it could be hats. So I tend to do that. And this is, and I don't know why I do it. It's just that I guess I think that okay, I'm just going to have a supply of this. Okay, okay, thank you, Carol. Why do I keep doing it? But that's what I do. What's on your hooks today, Carol and Eclectic Goods? So now I'm ready to go and get some more of this yarn. But I probably can use other yarns to it. It's supposed to take a number two yarn. So maybe I'll go and buy some more. We can figure out other yarns as long as it's number two. This is cotton fair, so cotton fair is cotton. I'm not sure it's a mixture with it. Hello, Gloria. How are you? So that's how it goes. But this is something. So I'm always just looking for different things to do with the yarn I have. So I went online and just looked up cotton fair. You doing tote bag, Carol? Okay, cool. I was doing bags for a minute, but I said, let me do something else, something I can wear. And this is real tricky. So I said, this is something that you have to constantly look at the pattern. I guess when once you get the hang of it, then you can do it. It's a chain nine, chain four, double crochet. Okay, and then you just follow the pattern. Now it's supposed to be more than one color, but I'm just gonna do all white right now. Okay, you doing the wine bottles? Okay, okay. That's another thing that you can do it, and then you constantly can do it in different colors and all that. Get those wine bottle cozies and the bottle cans too, and that's something you can get hooked on real fast too. Okay, I finally I have finally someone to do on many projects, insert lining, seaming, those final touches. Okay, okay. When are you coming online next, Eclectic? 4, 4, single crochet here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and double crochet in here. Okay, Sometimes it's just good to learn something new, do something different, and just see how it turns out. Just have that confidence. 2, 3, 4. For this one, you do it's a lot of chaining that you have to do. Single crochet here. And the name of the pattern, it's a pattern by, let me do the name of who's the pattern by in case. It says Pattern Paradise, crochet by Marta. And called the Celebrating, wait a minute, Beach Day Cover Up Tunic is the name of it. Next should be Tuesday at 2. Okay. Okay. Great. Change 4. And the reason I have to follow the patterns that is different numbers of chains you have to do in different rows. So you don't want to mess it up. So see. But I just came on really to just talk and crochet and just see what everybody's doing. Not really doing anything special today. Pretty much around this time of the year, I'm not going to do a lot of new crochet stitches, but we can do other things. We can do projects and different things like that. And that's what I'm thinking about doing for the summer. It's just do some little things that we can do and just to see what everybody's doing and how they do theirs. And we'll probably do that. If anyone's willing to do that, we'll do that. Double crochet here. Nothing big or anything, but just do that. And also, you can just show how you do something that you may have done. If somebody may want to learn how to do it, it's free for that too. So just let me know if you're interested in any of that. Do that. And also, just things are going to be different for the summer. A lot of people are doing a lot of things, and time is different. Four. So it's 4. Because on some rows on here, you have to do nine chains. Some of them you have to do 7. So it's kind of tricky. Single crochet in here. And then you just keep doing 4. I'm about to go to the park. Who don't know there's a great. that, that that's good. Do it. Um, Carol said that she's about to, because she's on Instagram, but she's about to go to the park and recruit a crocheter who don't know they're a crocheter yet. Good. And I know you do a lot of crocheting outside, and that's good. Because you're right out there in the open where people can see you. That's good. And maybe you just have a little meetups and stuff with them, with people, in a park outside is a good place to do it because people like being outside. Just finished crochet portion of a pocketbook clutch from 1880. Thinking to do it. Crochet along fairly simple. That's good. Yes, 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 yes. See, where I live, there's not a lot of crocheters here. I may need to go out and recruit some myself. There's not a lot, but I'm gonna say that because when I first moved out here, I was going to teach people how to use the do hand crocheting. That was that loop yarn, but I never got to do it. Maybe it's a good time to do it now. I'm looking outside. The natural light is so much easier on eyes. Okay. Yeah, I have the back door open. I'm in the kitchen and the back door is open. I like to have that light coming in. Sometimes on Fridays, the lawn is being cut, so I can't open the door sometimes on Fridays. That's why sometimes on Fridays it may be dark in here. I'm about to pull that project and get them when they start looking. I told a little boy to chain a few days ago. He kept looking. He was 6, I think. Good. Good. That's Carol. Some of you are on Facebook or or YouTube, and then some of you on Instagram. So Instagram is totally separate, so you can't see what people on Instagram are saying. So I'll just read it to you. But on the YouTube and the Facebook, you can see the comments. Yeah. Sometimes I have to check just to make sure that everybody can see everything. But sometimes my business page doesn't show either when I'm looking. So you just have to constantly check. But we have to just motivate each other and make sure we all, are doing okay. And the mom said she had arthritis. She couldn't do it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could, if you have a really bad case of it, it's going to be hard. But from looking it up, I mean, look that up too, just in case. But it can also help you chew. But, you know, that's just information. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The hands in the brace. Okay. Okay. But there are ways I think you can crochet with arthritis. But you have to do different things. And what it's saying, also what it's saying is enhancing the brace that actually helps you. But I understand her point too. But yeah, it can help you. Joints become swollen and red, limiting movement, changing the repetitive activity, whether it's work related on a computer or machine, or related to a hobby such as knitting or crocheting, can help diminish arthritis symptoms. But yeah, I understand her point too. Some people just don't want to just chance it, and I understand that. A brace or other device that keeps the fingers in place can help relieve pain and inflammation. And it's just information. Because I know sometimes, and I think about it myself, is get I have gloves. I've never used them. I've had those gloves for years to use, and that's would be better for because I'm not gonna say I have arthritis, but I've always suffered from carpal tunnel. Okay, yeah, you can mention it to her, but yeah, it's good to have the information to give it to them if that's what something that they want to do. Because crocheting does a lot of good, and but people don't understand it. They don't believe it, but they can't. Let me see. I'm reading something also. It's called what is crochet therapy? Okay, and it's saying crochet acts as a form of group therapy for those who seek group therapy, seek the therapy benefits in group settings. It can be beneficial. That's good to know too, because there are a lot of health benefits to it, and also for the knitters, same thing goes. So I'm just looking at some things dealing with crochet and how it helps you. Hello, Hook by Lefty. How are you? What is on your hook? We are on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. We are not. We were on LinkedIn and Twitter, but we're no longer on those. Okay, thank you for coming. Eclectic. See you soon. 2, 3, 4. Then just do this. But yeah, if you are interested in doing different things that you know, and also with our willing hands, we need to change the date and the time. I mean the date. So if you're interested in doing it during the week, maybe in the evening or night, let me know. Right now, the weekends are pretty booked. And I will send a message to the members, see what they think. So this one, you just continue to do 4 chains, and you alternate. You do a double crochet in the single crochet from the previous row, chain 4, and you do a single crochet right in this loop right here with a 9 chain loop. But I mean, I know you don't know about that right now, but I'm just guiding you through it. But the problem I'm having right now is puckering. I don't know why. So I may need to steam it. Hello, Aubrey's crochet hook. How are you? What is on your hook? This one you chain 4 all the way. So when you come on, just feel free to share what's on your hook. On my hook, it's a cover up. Cover up, tunic, or beach. A puff stitch purse. Wow. Have you is it on your page? And what yarn did you use? Okay, okay. Puff stitch purse. That sounds neat. Are you using t-shirt yarn? Okay. Thank you. Two, three, four. I'll record it. It's all information. I don't know what that is. I'm making a cover up. My first time doing it. I'm following the pattern and just trying kind of crinkling. I mean, I'm curling up for some reason, but it needs to be straight. But that's what I'm making. It's a little tricky, but okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Do you have issues with using t-shirt yarn? What kind of hook are you using? Because I know I've used it and I can't keep going with it because after a while my hands start messing up on me. Because I was trying to do I think it was the purse I was doing and I was using J hook, which is a smaller hook, and it kind of hit my hand for a while. I had to sit it down for a minute. Okay, so you're using the, but that's, is that a J? Yes, it's a K. Okay, okay, nice. What color is it? One thing about the t-shirt yarns, they come in some nice colors, and, so, and they come in variations too. They come in because I had when I ordered some t-shirt yarn, I ordered a bundle of it, and you couldn't pick what color you wanted. You had different colors. They even had an animal print in there, which is one of my favorites. Burgundy. Okay, cool. Yeah, they are good for that. I have made covers for them, cell phone covers. I've used excuse me. I've used t-shirt yarn for that also. No, it's not. Right. But they it's one yarn that's in the stores that I think is similar to it. What is it? Is it Bernat? I don't know the name of it, but I think it's Bernat. And I know some people make bags out of that, and it's more for household and things like that. But I forgot the name of it. It's more of a home decor yarn, I believe, but I don't know if it has the texture of t-shirt yarn or not. It's the name of that yarn. Let me look it up. But I think it's by Bernat. I was just looking it up to see if I could find it. Bernat yarn. I'm gonna look it up though, but yeah, and that one's probably gonna be used too. And also, I was looking at the Premier site, Premier Yarn, and they have things like rope yarn, things like that. And yeah, I guess those kind of things are out now are the it thing. They have macrame, they have the rope yarn, and that's what other yarns they had. They had quite a few of those. So getting more into those kind of things. I'm just back and forth doing research and looking up stuff as I go along. But I'll see if I can find that yarn because I think that one is sold in stores, I believe. But what we're gonna do, two, three, we're gonna do more not during the day, but more in the evening or the night. We're gonna do more of the crochet type, just sitting and crocheting and talking. And we're gonna do that on YouTube and probably TikTok. or trying to find sites where people could actually come on if they want to. So, but feel free to share, like, comment, follow, or subscribe. We are still looking for subscribers for our YouTube page channel. So feel free to go over to YouTube and subscribe. If you we are giving out free things for subscribers, certain numbers. We might just do a drawing. I'm not sure. That might be best because if you are, if you have a private, if you set on private on your YouTube, I won't see you. Your number will be there. I won't see you. In order to get credit, you can do that, or just let me know that you're on there, that you subscribed. We can go from there. It's gonna take a little while to get the thing done, but hopefully by next week it'll be pretty much done. This panel will be finished, and then the other one will be finished also. Okay. So, 3, 4. I just wanted to come on and chit chat for a little bit. On Friday, we will be doing a stitch or something else. We'll be doing something on Friday. So, that's all. Until Friday, have a blessed day, creative day, and be safe. Now, talk to you on Friday. Bye bye.